Hello. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time since I recorded a video, and it's a long story as to why. So many things have changed. It's just another season of life. And I'm excited to be back, but I'm not gonna lie, it has literally taken me 2 weeks to go through all this footage, to edit everything, to be clear with my intentions, and praying over what I want from this season that we're in right now. And yeah, I'm doing my best to be authentic here, to showcase my daily life. I mean, things are always changing. We kind of grow with the ebb and flow of our family, and we find new systems in our home that work better, and we try our best as moms to get everything done and to be a good example. And I want this to be a safe space for us to come together and to build a little community here where it's not about comparison and it's not about doing things the same as everyone else. What works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me, but I think that we can always glean a little bit of knowledge from one another. When I last left you, I was doing recipe videos and sharing some of the dishes that I loved at the time that I was making for our family. And spring came and my daughter got hit with hives all over her body. And in the past, as an infant, she had struggled with a dairy allergy that gave her this debilitating eczema all over her face. She was so swollen, her eyes were almost shut. So we knew she was allergic to dairy. But after she broke out in hives, I tried everything. I removed, the top allergens out of her diet, and they just would not go away. This resulted in almost 8 weeks of testing and waiting for results. So we went to a naturopath. We did a 200 allergen blood test with her that got sent off to the United States. And we also went to our general practitioner and got allergy testing done through a blood test as well. So they do the environmental blood work, allergen testing, as well as food allergen testing. So when we got all of this back, it was a bit overwhelming. And for about 3 months, I had no idea what to cook my family anymore. Everything that I'd been making was a problem food. And having 2 children and an infant, 2 with major allergies, to gluten, dairy, eggs, almonds, and bananas, and packing a sunflower oil allergy on top of that, and environmental allergies to so many common things that are in our area, I felt very defeated. And it took a really long time to get back to what felt like normal in our daily living. So after all the things that have changed in the world and all of the new challenges that we face, I am here to tell you that you can get through it, even when it's really hard. And I think that leaning on the Lord has been the primary thing and key factor in what has helped me to get back to this point. And I just have to say that God has been working on me, and comes down to creativity and how essential that is, especially for me. And I think we all have a side of creativity that is God-given, and that can look so different for everyone. But if we don't nurture those things, I think we're holding back some beauty from the world. and beauty can come from community as well. So, with some gentle urging from the Holy Spirit and kind of a nagging feeling that I've had for a number of months now, I am back on YouTube, and I just wanted to touch on all of those things so you know where I've been and you know where I'm at, and we can move forward in this community together. I'm in the process of a perspective shift from feeling like my days are becoming monotonous, boring, mundane, or lacking purpose. I think we can glorify the life of others on such a grandiose scale now that we are drowning in comparison. My life isn't as flashy as theirs. It's not as Pinterest worthy as theirs. It's not as clean and pristine and beautiful, and some would say perfect. I've realized that not one life is lived the same. But isn't that beautiful? Even in the lowest valley or on the highest peak, there's something so hopeful in this concept. God didn't create me to live your life or for you to live mine. We have been blessed with our spouses and our children. Our homes and our commitments to them glorify God. They bring us closer to Him. They exemplify the life that we want to live for His glory. There is no formula. And letting go of the idea of the perfect life, the ideology of that, and embracing the creativity that I've been given and that you've been given. These possibilities are being snuffed out by our own insecurities and self-doubt. Stepping out in faith after feeling that creative push is so incredibly exhilarating. My days are pictures of structured chaos. They are creating an environment for my family, embracing a positive mindset, doing things to serve my husband and my children, guiding my children to do the same in their responsibilities and in their commitments. Every day doesn't have to be monotonous, doesn't have to be boring or lacking purpose. We can have little reminders all over our homes of why we do what we do. We can seek gratitude in everything we do. I read something the other day that talked about praying over the mess. So as you're cleaning, as you're putting things away, as you're picking up after your children, pray for them. Pray for your husband as you pick up his towel that he left on the floor after a shower, as you fold your children's socks and put them away. Pray over the dishes that you are doing day after day. show God gratitude for everything that He has blessed us with. There is so much in the world to be ungrateful for, to be angry about, to view our lives as being unfair. If we get caught up in that, it changes our brain chemistry. There have been studies done that show how gratitude can literally alter your brain, how it can change the way you feel about yourself and others, and how much of an impact that can have on your overall mental health, on your life, on the relationships around you, and how we ultimately impact our world. Don't let comparison swallow you up. Don't let the enemy get into your home. Pray without ceasing. Seek the Lord in all you do. Serve others with love. And above all else, be thankful and grateful wholeheartedly to God. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this video. I would love it if you liked and subscribed. If you'd like to comment below, I'd love to hear from you, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week. God bless.